Hello there, doll lovers. So today I'm going to review for you the Disney Villain Designer Collection Maleficent doll. This is actually just the sleeve for cover that goes over the plastic dome and the doll itself. I actually have unboxed her and have her lined up with some other dolls of Maleficent. You'll get to see the different quality of them. Each side of the box has different artwork. That was the front. This is the left side. This is the right side. And then this is the back. And it says Maleficent, original goth. As Sleeping Beauty's most famed dark fairy, Maleficent is always dressed to kill with cloak and staff, casting furious spells and a curse to death. Calling her an evil sorceress is an understatement. Down here, it'll show you some of the close-up of the details of this doll. Now, instead of actually putting horns on her head, they wrapped her hair up. So it says signature horn-like hairstyle, pallid green skin tone, leatherette bustier with tulle ruffle trim and matching gloves, fit and flare velvet skirt with colored gores, jagged velvet cloak lined with purple satin and gem closure at front, and the crystal ball staff with claw details. The original retail price was $79.50, and I actually paid $80 from a friend that I actually just met online who needed to sell their doll because of financial hardships. Alright, now we're going to take it over to the actual dolls. Starting over here, we have the Disney Signature line collection of Maleficent, which is the most movie accurate with the way that her face is angled, her eye color, her skin color, the shape of her head, her horns. But this doll only has articulation at the head, the shoulder, and the elbow, and the arms bend out like so. She came with a gold staff, and her robe does flare out. She's not wearing the exact shoes she came with, but they were really cool shoes that the back of them had little horn details here. This is your Disney Store Playline version. This is just a golden chopstick. She didn't come with anything. You can pay $14.99 for her or do the 2 for $20. This one, her lipstick detail is smudged, but she still got the side eye. Unfortunately, also, the dye from the black dress will do this to her. So you take your chances. But she's got articulated ankles and has black heels. This is your Disney Descendants Maleficent version that was only available in a 2-pack exclusive to Toys R Us, and it came with the first edition of her daughter Mal. Mal was also sold separately and was in the exact same outfit. She only came with a spell book. Because I was only all about Maleficent, that's why I bought it. But after a while, I've started to kind of have the dolls grow on me, and I've been collecting more of them. She came with this jewel staff, and it has a bit more of a natural feel to it with this cluster of gemstones and the way the staff is wrapped. These are actually Mal's hands with the molded on gloves. Because they have the same skin tone and everything, I just switched out their hands. Her dress is a bit more form-fitting and has a little bit of an inspiration to the designer one. Lots of purple, some black here. There's sheer. The collar is plastic and can be removed. And her horns actually have some detail on them as well, as if this is a headpiece. I actually never watched the Descendants movie, but, she also came with this cool green fire, which wraps around her hand. And here we are. This is the Disney designer version of Maleficent. And she is stunning. She's a queen. And I did remove her from the box. Alright, so we're going to start at the top. Her hair. It's got this whole Dracula look to it. it's, wrapped up and it's nice and tight and it's gelled and it's hard. But in the back, once they wrap it up, they snipped off the ends, and it's very, unprofessional looking. Look at those knobs. It's uneven, it's sharp, and it's very unflattering, and no woman would have this sticking out of her head if they were going to do that. I wish that if they were going to do her hair like this, they would have done like a Sailor Moon bun. So it was a small bun, but then the rest of the hair was down. She also has a very light skin tone. It's actually lighter than the Disney Store Playline one. And this one has a pearlescent sheen to it, so, it's also a little darker. She has incredible layers of makeup and eyebrow. Of course, lashes long enough to fly away with. So her eyes are yellow, signature color. She has metallic green eyelids. And then more shimmery makeup up on the top. Right over here. And then her eyebrows are actually two-toned purple, and they're arched to give her a bit more of a displeased look. The side glance. And really beautiful lips. They aren't red. They are fuchsia. You can see here the jewel at her cloak. It's got that nice metallic green. That is more like what is on the staff itself. The staff here comes with a clear crystal, but it's got that kind of, molded detail like that one. So it does give it more life, but I kind of wish that they'd still stuck with green. So the cloak is also removable. It has just the clasp there. They give a little bit of a shoulder reveal here in the back. Pretty sexy. It's velvet on the outside. It's long. It's got that jagged cut to it, so it looks like the robe, but it also kind of reminds you that she does turn into a dragon. And the inside is purple satin, and it is so soft. It is luscious. We lift up. You can see the back of her dress is Velcro, and she has painted on black underwear underneath. It is fitted, and then it has a mermaid tail flare-out design. Here in the front, you get the panels of red, or, it's not exactly red, it's reddish. That one there is definitely pink, and that one there is a few tones darker and more into the red spectrum. So we have the middle panel of purple, and then we have the two side ones of red. The rest are all black. The gloves are actually sleeves. They don't cover the hands, but she has articulated wrists and elbows. She has a pivotal waist, and she has a rotation at the neck. She has snap joint knees. Also here, her staff has been given more detail. You have 3 claws that definitely look like the claws of a dragon. And it also is studded in various spots with little topaz jewels. I still kept it tied to her hand. It's got a very nice skinny base to it. This one definitely is thicker and is my favorite. This one's pretty. It's movie accurate, but I just wish that the jewel on top was green. You can see here that her corset has a lace ruffle trim at the top, and then you can see the stitching detail. And then if we lift up the cloak, you can see how it's nice and form-fitting. And these flaps, I guess, are supposed to be sticking up, and then the rest go down. The dress is just absolutely amazing, and I'm pretty sure it will fit on any other standard size 12-inch fashion doll, because other than her hair, which is, rigid and in place, all the rest of her attire can be removed. So that is, an option if I wanted to do evil Princess Aurora. But the only thing that I truly am missing from my Maleficent doll collection would be one of the Angelina Jolie version ones from the live action movie. I was unable to acquire any of those. They sold out pretty fast at Toys R Us, and then Toys R Us closed. So I was at least happy to get that one. So here are the four together. Very beautiful. And I have a box full of Maleficent stuff. I actually just took everything out and took pictures. But the review is all about this gorgeous one. And so you'll notice for the three that have green skin tones, they also have the side eye. So we have that. We have that. And we have that. This one, she has a very youthful appearance. Very cute, facing forward. They give her green eyes because they give her natural color skin. But Maleficent is a dark fairy, so she has an unnatural skin tone and yellow eyes. And she's a shapeshifter. I don't really know if you want to call her a dark fairy. I mean, she's more sorceress to me than anything else. And everything about her just is, powerful and enchanting and beautiful. And I am just beside myself that I actually now have this doll. I'm very sorry for my friend having, their grandfather pass away and some financial troubles. But at least I'm able to help them out, with this purchase. And we met online and we just started talking about lots of things. And it's like I've got a twin out there, and we were even born in the same state. We don't originally come here from Oklahoma. We're both Californians from Fairfield, so it's like, wow, small world after all. So yes, enough about me. Look at the amazing doll. Ooh, ah, yes. And good luck out there, anybody else who is trying to get their hands on her, because she is a treasure, and I'm so happy. And I still have the stand, and it has the certificate of authenticity with it, and she'll go back in there, and then the sleeve cover goes on top to protect it. But I just had to be able to touch her. And I also have a t-shirt with this very image of her on it. And the thing is in the artwork, they give her a beauty mark, but on the doll, they do not. And that was one thing that I was a little upset about, because she looks so pretty. She's very cute. They give her a more rounded princessy face and a snub nose and a beauty mark, but her doll still retains the, the famous sharp cheekbones. This is still very cute. Gorgeous. It's, I think I might get a tattoo of that. That would be awesome. Alright, so anyway, yes, that is my review on this beautiful Disney designer doll line that I have just admired for so long, and I never thought I would actually have, because they made it so complicated in order to get these. Alright, well, thank you all for watching, because I had to make some deals with my husband and promise not to do any more shopping for a while. So I may not have a lot of new videos, they'll have to wait. Alright, so bye.